is Haroon. I'm a staff member at the office of the Honourable Mayor Ying. You're a member of Parliament for Markham Thornhill. I will be your MC for today's amazing event. I just wanted to start off and thank all of you that are present in this room today. We all have busy lives, and our entire team appreciates your efforts in making time to be here for such an important event. I would also like to thank Mr. Tabrizi and Farouzan for all your hard work and allowing us to use this amazing space to host this event. Today, we're here to recognize some incredible individuals that have made such an immense impact and contribution to the community of Markham Thornhill. Each and every one of these nominees is a leader, and you will have a chance to celebrate with one another as your Member of Parliament helps recognize the incredible work that you have all done and continue to do. Your MP and your entire team read incredible stories about each and every one of you and continue to encourage you to inspire and help those around you to continue doing more for their fellow neighbors. Now, I do not want to take up too much of your time and would now like to turn it over to someone who essentially helped bring us all together here today. Please help me welcome the Minister of International Trade, Export Promotion, Small Business and Economic Development, but most importantly, your Member of Parliament for Markham Thornhill.
Hi everybody, oh my gosh, this is like the best thing ever, no word of a lie. It's been such a long time that I have had a chance to see all of you in person. When I was on my way here and the team said, I said, you know, did people come? Like, are people here? Are they? And he said, oh no, there's a great room. And then as soon as I walked in, and I just looked from corner to corner to corner to corner, it's so great to see so many wonderful friends and most importantly, terrific people here at Markham Thornhill or people who've contributed greatly to Markham Thornhill. So thank you so very much for being here today and to be here in person. It has been a long time. It has been too long where we were able to see each other and to be with each other in person. When I walked in, I gave Mr. Tabrizi a hug and I said, boy, it's been a long time since we even had a hug, right? Long time. But let me start by acknowledging that we are gathered on the traditional territories of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee, the Chippewa, and the Wendat peoples. And for those of us who are settlers or even immigrants to Canada, it is important to recognize that Indigenous peoples have always been here, and that we all have a role to play in reconciliation. Now, it truly does warm my heart to see all of you, so many friends, and so many incredible people, extraordinary people in this room. A few months ago, we all watched and celebrated an incredible milestone achieved by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, recognizing 70 years of service, also known as her Platnium Jubilee. And to commemorate this historic milestone and to honor Canada's close relationship with Her Majesty, I have the privilege of presenting Platinum Jubilee Awards to the people of Markham Thornhill, so to all of you, and those who have contributed greatly to Markham Thornhill and to this beautiful riding of mine. And with limited edition pins, which I will also be able to share with each of you who are recipients, to celebrate your achievements in service. But let me just say a few words about service and achievements. This is how I would describe all of you, because I've read in many of the 200 submissions that came in from across the riding in recognition to select those of you who are in this room today. Love of Canada and want to give back. Diversity is a fact in our community, including people is a choice. Welcoming, whether it is my fellow neighbor or friend from many different faiths or many different backgrounds, and the new immigrants and that experience that we all seem to share if you're here in Markham Thornhill. Aspirational leaders, youth champions. I think we have a recipient that is 13 years old. Stewards and leadership. leadership on the environment, a commitment to the First People and Indigenous reconciliation in our country. There was a lot that I read about community and care and impact. I also read a lot about contributions to change and to social change. There are many who have also found their successes and have found their way to giving back in business and entrepreneurship. And if there's one word that encapsulates everybody in everything, it is the extraordinary volunteerism that you all embody in the work that you do, in your day-to-day lives, and how you have chosen to give back to your fellow citizens, your neighbor, and certainly the people here of Markham Thornhill. So you can imagine that I have a limited number of pins, and they are limited edition pins. And of course, when we were all thinking about, my team and I, about how to best recognize these incredible contributions throughout Markham Thornhill, you can imagine the dilemma that we found ourselves because of the extraordinary capabilities that are across my riding and those who contribute to this riding. So here's what we did. We asked residents, friends, community leaders, peers, family members to nominate. So you've all been nominated. Those who are recipients have been nominated by someone else who believes that you are deserving of this recognition. And guess what? The nominations came pouring in, and I was so moved to see how much our community has been capable of and is capable of. We just experienced a couple of very hard years. I mean, the reason that I'm so elated coming into this room is because it has been a very long time that we have been in rooms like this with this many of us together in person. And the work and contributions that so many have made, indeed I would say all of us have made during COVID-19 has been nothing short of exemplary. We have seen the toughest challenges facing our country and humanity and people and our friends and neighbors, but we've seen the very best of what those challenges brought out, the very, very best of us. So you see frontline healthcare workers, you see those who are working in sectors and the economy that have helped to keep us fed and cared for, and we have seen the vulnerable being looked after by so many, including so many of you. So there was a lot in these submissions that talked about the contributions that were made during COVID-19 and how people brought each other together through arts and culture and continue to do that even during times where, you know, where the famous words are, "you are on mute," is something that was not part of our vocabulary. And those who were just simply always there to offer a helping hand to their friends or their neighbors when they needed it the most. So really, all of you exemplify that list I just read out. I read nearly 200 stories, and in all of those stories, it highlighted the incredible contributions, and it really did say why Markham Thornhill is such a great place. Now, I know, yes. I know my colleague MPs will think that their riding is the best, but the truth is my riding is the best. The work you have all done not only helps make our community safer and more inclusive and better, but it reinforces why we all call Canada our home and why we're all so proud to be here, to live here, to play here. And when we all work together, we also show the strength and the resiliency and the vibrancy of who we are as a community and the Canadians that we are, and boy does that ever shine in this room. And it's our differences. It's our differences that make us so great. And it's because we share those differences, and we do so in such a way to help each other understand the best versions of each other. And all of you are wonderful role models. So I continue to applaud and encourage the work that you all do. Please keep doing it. And I really do mean, you know, I do mean it when I say I'm just so proud to represent this riding and to have an opportunity on the 70th anniversary of Her Majesty's service to on the throne is a wonderful and unique opportunity for me and for so many to also recognize contributions like you. So once again, thank you so very much. I know that I'll get a chance to be up there. I think Haroon will tell us where we're supposed to stand and what we're supposed to do. But I can't wait to give you a personal thank you and word of appreciation, and recognize you for your wonderful work. And thank you so much again for contributing to Markham Thornhill, and all of you are so incredibly special, and I, again, am just so honored to have the chance to represent you all, and now to recognize you all. I think that's how it works now.
Thank you, Minister. So for everyone here, before we get into the formal part of our event, I did want to go over a few house rules in order just to make sure everything does run smoothly. When we call each nominee, we do ask that you join ministering on the stage by climbing up those set of stairs right on the left side. And you will receive your Platinum Jubilee pin and hold for a quick picture with our amazing photographer, Stephen, as well as all the others that are here. We do ask that those who would like a photo on their personal device hold back from asking staff to do so, just as we are on a time constraint. This space is a shared community space, so we do want to be respectful of that. All photos will be made available to you once the event has concluded, and we'll advise you by email as to how you will be able to access them. We also ask that once you receive your pin, you exit off the stage by walking across behind myself and down these set of stairs. And most importantly, we hope that all nominees have registered at the front desk in order for us to be able to call you up if there is any issue. Our staff is here. If we can all put our hands really quick. So if there are any issues, if you don't hear your name called, by all means, it's no disrespect. Please just find any one of us. We'll be sure to get a picture of you up here with Mary herself. Yep. So in front of the photo, anywhere you would like. With that being said, I'm going to go through the list of nominees, and I do encourage all of you not only to congratulate yourselves, but congratulate everyone else that's in this room as well. All of you have done some incredible things. So, to kick things off, one of my favorite nominees, Mr. Ahmed Tabrizi. Next, we will call up Ali Chata. Next, we have Mr. Alihan Suleiman. Next, we will have Amy Yang. Next, we will have Castro Liu. Next, we will have Charles Poon. Next, we will have Charlotte Hoover. Next, we will have Daisy Lee. Next is David Shek Yin Yi. Next we'll have David Tin. Next we have Dr. Abida Usman. And next we'll have Dundas Plot. Next, we will have Edward Chu. Next, we will have Elizabeth Lung. And next, we will have Dr. Ken Hing. And on behalf of our entire team, next, we will have Eric Lee. Next, we will have Faiz Moyuddin. Next, we will have Phuc Hua Wong. And next, we will have Feruzan Jalifa. Next, we will have Francis V. And next, we will have Gary Gladstone. Next, we will have Gilbert Ng. And next, we will have Harriet Hope. Next, we will have Harvey Fung. Next, we will have Jane Yu. Next, we will have Jeffrey Lau. Next, we will have Jun Pang. Next, we will have Karen Ng. Next, we will have Mr. Khalid Usman. Next, we will have Maggie Chung. Next, we will have Mahesh Chokshi. Next, we will have May Yim. Next, we will have Michael Lee. Next, we'll have Michelle Perry. Next, we'll have Natalis Vaughan. Next, we will have Naz Arin. Next, we have Moshad Virji. Next, we have Pankaj Shah. Next, we have Newton Wing. Next, we have Peter Chung. And next, we have Rahat Jalal. And I will ask you if you can take a picture after. Next, we have Ray Lee. Next, we have Raymond Wayman Yan. Next, we have Roberto Mancongu. And next, we have Satya Arora. Next, we have Scott Xiaoguoji. Next, we have Sharifa Khan.
It's like the best day ever. I get to say my.
Next, we have Simon Ip. Next, we have Stanley Lapchanghu. Next, we have Stella Kwa. Next, we have Susanna Wong. And next, we have Tina Lee. Next, we have Tony Look. Next, we have Virginia Ng. Next, we have Wilfred Lam. Next, we have Bernard Mo. And last but not least, we have Natalie Wong. Thank you, everyone. Fantastic. couple words with you before we do formally close out.
Well, that was absolutely terrific. Thank you so very much for coming, and I think it always bears repeating, which is a ginormous thank you to all of you, and especially all of you, for your incredible service. Thank you for those who won the awards, but also for those who nominated, because those who nominated are extraordinary members of the community as well. And for all the family and friends who were able to come out and celebrate your special contribution, thank you. And again, how wonderful it is to see everyone in person after such a long time, and I hope that this is the very beginning of what we're able to do a lot more frequently here on in. So thank you so much, everybody.